Aloha, Kipukai, Kualiʻi, Vice Chair of the County Council. I got to be chair today because Chair Raposo is out ill, and we have
Councilmember Felicia Cowden, and always happy to be here supporting and building ideas.
just want to give you a quick update of our meeting for today, January 31st. We had 3 different resolutions and a couple other items we want to tell you about. The first resolution was Councilmember Cowden's resolution.
Yes, we, at the request of the residents in the area of Ho'ona Road in Poipu, right down there near Baby Beach. It's a 2-lane road, and we've worked together. There's all kinds of congestion issues with cars and how they're parked on both sides, and then when you have 2-way traffic, it's just very difficult and dangerous. So we had worked together with the community, and that's now going to be one way going from east to west. So hopefully that'll actually increase parking, and it will be more safe for the people and their children. What did come up is people were saying they thought the speed limit of 25 was a little fast. These are people who live right on that area, don't want children or others to get hurt. So maybe that's coming up down the road. We understand it's on a list with Public Works for traffic calming roads.
They're doing an evaluation of that. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, there'll likely be another resolution coming.
Yes. So one way now to Baby Beach when the signs go up.
And then the second resolution, which also passed unanimously, came from Councilmember Kagawa, and that was with regards to urging the Hawaii State Legislature and the Department of Health to create subsidies and amend their rules for cesspool conversions, which obviously is a looming concern for everyone that's coming, the cost and everything. But this is just basically asking the legislature to, take action. And Councilmember Kagawa's suggestion was around funding, of course, so subsidizing landowners who are looking to convert from cesspool to septic. And the importance of that, too, is because of the critical need for affordable housing and how people are being held back from maybe adding a ADU in their backyard because they're still on the cesspool. So that second part was about decoupling the residential building permit review from the cesspool conversions mandate. Maybe not all the way to 2050, I think you mentioned it's about maybe to 2030, just to give people some time, especially, in the cases where many of the cesspools are working well. So, and often people are living in the same house already in overcrowded conditions, and they just need more space. So it's probably not even more people using the toilet, if you will.
Right. So what we all recognize how important it is to keep our oceans and waterways clean and our water sources clean. There wasn't a denial of that critical need, but it's, especially in my view, very evident that we don't even hardly have we don't have an adequate workforce on the island. And a big portion of that is because people have nowhere to live. And so multi-generational families, housing that needs to just spread out a little bit. This allows that to happen. And we talked about how the cost of shifting to a septic system can be 20 to even 70,000 and more. It's very expensive, and so it's constraining our ability to house our people and to hold on to our people.
Yep. And so our third resolution was supporting the approval of the Kale Momui Kapa'a Affordable Housing Project. And that's the project there in Kapa'a, right near the roundabout, State Affordable Housing Project. That's long overdue for renovation, or actually it'll be taken down and rebuilt. So, and then it's beautiful. We had it in our meeting, a full presentation last time. Like tripling or quadrupling the amount of units. Yeah.
Right now there's 26 occupied units, and I believe it would go up to 134.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It's substantially more.
And
it's
they're
dog
absolutely
park in
taking
there.
care of the existing tenants by relocating them and then giving them first right to return. But the project is just beautiful, and I think we need more of that throughout the island so we can address those people waiting for affordable housing at the lowest levels.
And I think this is a good expression of the governor's emergency housing proclamation.
Yep.
So it should be that we can move it quickly. We will be looking for people in that area, in the Kauaʻi area, that might have rental housing, because it's required that these people who are existing in there aren't, permanently displaced without housing. They have to move into something while the building is being built.
Yep. And then besides our resolutions, we had the prosecutor was here asking for approval to move funds to expend for office space here on Rice Street for their Hoi Kapiko program and Life Choices program. I think the monies was be used for the next 3 years. Great program.
It's a great program. It's a trial program. I'm looking forward to seeing good outcomes and that it could be for everybody. So they'll take a portion of the newly released people coming from Kauaʻi Community Correctional Center and apply this program to help people get readapted into society, make sure they have all their paperwork, all the things that they need. There are existing elements like this, but this program is going to try and really help guide people into success. And I'm excited about that. I think it helps not only the individuals that have been incarcerated, but their families, and then hopefully, benefits to the workforce, and then when they're stable, it's healthier for our entire community.
Yeah, definitely a new and innovative approach, and I think we should be doing all we can for public safety. So.
And we did our second read, which is the final piece of approving the purchase of a new fire engine for Kauaʻi. Yep. We're excited about the design of it, and we're anxious to get it up and running and on the road. It will take 2 to 3 years. Actually, that's the timeline in ordering to receiving these fire trucks. And
I remember Councilmember Kagawa made a special note about how he notices how well they care for the vehicles. It's a very costly investment, but our firefighters are taking really good care of them, and it's obviously necessary for our public safety. So
I'd say the other things is just more from different departments where they're getting grants that help us have to tax less.
Yep.
To be able to pay for existing positions.
A lot of them reoccurring grants that they come back year after year, and thankfully they're still getting those federal funds to help with our work.
Yeah.
So thank you. Those are the highlights from today's meeting. Aloha.
Yep. What is it? January 31st.
End of January. Aloha.